SUNBASKET is a box for the seasoned gourmet, a lover of fine restaurant cuisine, an adventurous eater, or someone who wants to branch out and try new flavors, new cuisines, knowing that your food is prepared for flavor and absolute peak of freshness. In other words, me. So if things like wild caught, sustainably sourced, and farm to table are important to you, then SUNBASKET may be the box of your dreams. If you want to know more, keep watching. Hi, my name is Cheryl, and yes, I tried another meal kit. This one is from, the company is called SUNBASKET, and let me tell you a little bit about it, and then we'll do an unboxing, and then I'll give you more detailed info about my thoughts on this box. Spoiler alert. The executive chef of SUNBASKET, and they have an executive chef. The executive chef of SUNBASKET was for many years the corporate chef de cuisine at the James Beard Award-winning restaurant called the Slanted Door in San Francisco. She has a select group of farms and farmers that she works with, and her specialty is balancing nutrition, inspiration, and flavor. And that's what intrigued me about the box when I first heard about it, because it was a chance to get really restaurant quality cuisine and farm to table freshness from Northern California. So the basic details, you have your choice of meal kits. They have the classic meal kit with pre-portioned ingredients and easy recipes. Then they have the pre-prepped meal kit where pretty much all the chopping and combining of things has been done for you. You just basically throw it in a pan and you're done. And then if you really want easy, they have something called their fresh and ready selections. And these are meals that have already been prepared. They arrive at your door and they're ready to go into your microwave or oven and reheat, and you just reheat and eat. You can mix and match these meal choices provided you order 4 servings per box. That's their minimum. You have many dietary choices. There's paleo, gluten-free, carb-conscious, Mediterranean, which is what I chose, clean and lean, vegetarian, pescatarian, diabetes-friendly, and Chef's Choice, which features hand-picked seasonal recipes chosen by the executive chef. They also have a market service where you can shop for staples and add those to your order, and which is what they included in my order was this sample from their market. It's oatmeal. It was their roasted almond and Himalayan pink salt oatmeal, and it was delicious. So it's kind of a one-stop grocery shop that you can just throw into your box. Their add-ons include breakfast options like pre-cooked eggs, the oatmeal, granola. They also have snacks, smoothies, juices, and coffee. So let's unbox this puppy so you can get a look at how it arrives and what's in it. All right, we're going to do a quick unboxing, and I just opened it up. There's a few the cards and things that comes with it. Look at those later. And it looks like everything is clearly labeled. So almond oatmeal. That was not part of the order. I guess they just threw that in. What else? So, okay, so in this bag is one meal. This is the Chipotle Chili with sweet potato and Sumac cucumber salad. And it looks like everything is individually wrapped like this. So, Indian keema with parsnip chard and scallion yogurt. That noise you hear, by the way, that's thunder. Yeah, we're having a thunderstorm in Southern California, first time in years. Okay, and then this last bag contains the third meal, which is the artichokes, olives, and your choice of protein with lemon dressing. This should have been the chicken. Let's see, sweet potato. Yeah, this should have been something that was already pre-prepped, unless this is something extra. It was lemon chicken, and all right, so here's the protein on a cold pad. Well, here's the chicken. So that's that. This is the one I'm going to do first because this is the one that's been pre-prepped. So I think that's the chicken, and we also have a ground beef and ground turkey. So 3 of our proteins here, and that may be it. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, definitely A+ on the packaging here. Everything has got squishy, insulated something or other. I know that I see everything on here has got recycled on it, or the recycling instructions on it. For example, each part of the packaging has instructions right here on how to recycle it. So that's great. All right, Sunbasket. I'm going to put this in, that was lightning. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator, and we're going to cook some stuff up. All right. Here's all the ingredients that came out of the bag. So as you see, everything is exactly cut up the way that it should be. This is their Mediterranean medley. It's got artichokes and olives and looks like red bell peppers. You've got your chicken. That's a huge piece of chicken. And then lemon dressing. And then what's really nice is that over here on the side, it tells you what's in everything, including the lemon dressing. Yeah, so this is how I eat, everybody. Extra virgin olive oil, lemon zest and juice, garlic, kosher salt, black pepper, and dried oregano. Nothing weird in there, just real food. So instructions are easy enough. You cook your protein, you cook your vegetables, you pour the dressing over it, and you eat. So let's do this. Once the chicken's done, just add the Mediterranean blend. This is artichokes, olives, red peppers. And we're just going to heat this through in the pan juices so it gets the flavor from the chicken. And there is the finished meal. Wow, that is beautiful. I'm going to I've been drizzling this is the lemon sauce. I drizzled it over the chicken. Let's drizzle some over here, over that. I love artichokes and red peppers, so I already know I'm going to love this. But there it is. It looks just like it does in the picture. Really pretty, and it smells really good. And it took 10-15 minutes tops. This choice was one of their pre-prepped meals, and the lemon dressing has extra virgin olive oil, lemon zest, juice, garlic, salt, black pepper. This is how I eat. No strange preservatives or anything else. And let me tell you, we had lots of that lemon dressing left, and it was so good that I put it on every other vegetable that I had the rest of the week. In purple in the instructions are the things that you actually need to prep. And basically the prep for this was to pat your protein dry with a paper towel, and then season with salt and pepper. The cooking was quick. The prep was non-existent. Yeah, I did have to trim the baby broccoli, but that's about it. And this is what made me kind of lose my mind over this box, because this tasted like restaurant quality. It tasted like sitting down at a really fancy restaurant and eating something that has all kinds of flavors going on, and it just blew me away. I mean, I was shocked. I love, especially the artichoke part the flavors in that were just so good, and they work together so well with the broccoli and the chicken. I mean, and this recipe is paleo, gluten-free, lean and clean, dairy-free, soy-free, and carb-conscious, and of course it falls under the Mediterranean diet plan. And when I finished this, I just felt so satisfied almost on an emotional level. I mean, I didn't want anything else. Maybe the only thing that would have made this better would be like a crisp California Riesling, but all jokes aside, I felt I had an emotional reaction. I haven't had a reaction like that to food since I first discovered when I was having difficulty with my corn allergy, couldn't find things that I could eat, and I stumbled upon a vendor at a farmer's market who had chicken that had been given a natural diet and had not been fed corn. So I got some, tasted it, and it was like my whole body just finally said, yes, thank you very much. Thank you. I was starving for something. Well, that's pretty much the reaction I had to this. So I couldn't wait to try the next dish. And the next thing I tried was the Chipotle Chili with sweet potato and sumac cucumber salad. This was really, really good. And one thing you can tell when your protein like chicken and turkey are fed a more natural, clean diet is that the meat is very white and the fat around the meat is also very white, as opposed to poultry that's been fed corn where the meat and the fat tend to look yellow. So this fresh, beautiful turkey combined with the sweet potato and the balance of the chili powder was absolutely delicious. The first night I kept it light with the chipotle because I knew that it would be really strong. But the next, there was plenty, by the way, for another meal for both me and my mother. So the next night with leftovers, I hit it with that chipotle powder and it was just absolutely amazing, delicious. What was about this was the sumac, which is the spice that I never tried before. It has a very tangy, lemony flavor that I found to be more on the savory sour side. And so it's used in Mediterranean cooking kind of alongside salt and pepper, something you sprinkle on your food before you eat it. And with the cucumber, it just brought out this sort of sweetness and freshness in the cucumber. And all I could think of is how good that would be sprinkled over something like melon, like cantaloupe or honeydew or watermelon or something like that. So I am so happy to have I never would have tried sumac before because it's not something you see in grocery stores. I've never have anyway. But I can get it at Vitacost, so I'm going to get some in my next Vitacost order. So yes, that was fabulous. And that one was also paleo, gluten-free, lean and clean, Mediterranean, dairy-free. This is also considered diabetes-friendly and carb-conscious. So very much like the dish that we had before. Finally, the most exotic was the Indian keema with parsnip, chard, and scallion yogurt. Everyone has their favorite Indian restaurants, including me. There's one in Santa Monica that I just absolutely love. But this had that sort of, the sauce has been simmering all day long, complexity of flavor that was just absolutely fabulous. If you love Indian food and you don't cook it at home, which I don't because I don't have that kind of talent, you would love this. I have cooked parsnip once before. I cooked it alongside a bunch of other vegetables that I cut up and roasted, and I didn't like it. The sweetness and the texture didn't really go with the vegetables that I was roasting it with, and so I never made it again. I saw it in this recipe with a little trepidation, but you know what? I figured, hey, a chef de cuisine should know what she's doing. So it was the exact opposite, my experience in this dish. At this point, the smell is incredible. The sweetness and the texture of the parsnip was absolutely perfect in balance with the really sort of savory, spicy, pungent Indian spices. It is just, again, another 5-star perfect meal. And the yogurt alongside with with all that lime zest, absolutely perfect alongside this dish. So I loved every single thing that I tried in this basket. Loved it, as did my mother. So it doesn't matter your age or your eating experience, because I'm much more of an adventurous eater than she is, but she loved the Indian keema just like me, as well as, obviously, I mean, we both scarfed down that first meal. There was nothing left. But again, the Indian keema, like the Chipotle Chili, there was enough for 2 days, and there's still enough for a lunch, and I'm going to have the final little bit of it today for lunch. Their pricing is fluid. It starts at $4.99 per serving for their fresh and ready, and then you can go up as high as $12.99. So it just per serving. So it just depends on what you want to get, how you combine your proteins in your kits, and of course, if you go to the Chef's Choice option, that's their most expensive option. Their prices average around $8.99 per serving, and when I ordered, they were doing a special, and so they had a really deep discount on that. And they offer specials all the time. They also offer Rakuten, which is $15 off your first subscription order. Their subscriptions are weekly, and you can skip, cancel at any time. There is a cutoff date. It's the Wednesday before your box ships. And if you want, you can even gift a box to someone, which is really kind of a fun gift, especially at this time of year. Their website is also really easy to navigate, and you get a lot of choices. And their choices, they have additions that they're adding to their menu for seasonal items. So every week you're going to get maybe something a little bit different as far as the choices that go with the meal plan that you selected. So if you've heard of SUNBASKET, let me know. If it sounds like something you'd love to try, let me know. If there wasn't a third box that I wanted to try, this is something that I think I would love to do, especially if I could set it up so that I could do a box maybe once a month as opposed to every single week. They are flexible. They may have an option like that, but because I'm home and I cook all the time. But if you're someone who's really busy and you can't cook, but you really want to eat well, SUNBASKET may be the box for you. All right, everyone, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my next video. And until I see you in that video, I'm wishing you a wonderful day, wonderful week. Take good care of yourselves, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Bye.